Hey guys, it's Snowflake here once again, and I'm bringing you yet another classic, one of my favorite games, Unreal Tournament 2003. So as you can tell, I like old FPS games for one reason or another. But yeah, this one definitely worth playing in my book. So in this episode I'm going to be starting off the tournament, I suppose. There is no proper campaign, but it is like a tournament, and the opening scene is pretty cool, so I'm gonna let you guys watch that. Alright, I need to start a new profile first. Alright. Oh, that was embarrassing. Alright, let's say... Gonna call ourselves, myself, Snowflake. Team name. What would be a good team name? Because of course you do have a team in this tournament. I'm gonna go with... what am I gonna go with? Let's go with the Chill Squad. We're gonna put them at experience for now. Now, which model should I pick? I like the robot ones, but tough. I think I'll go with... I'm gonna go with this guy. Anyone who's played Unreal Tournament before will know who that is. Anyone who doesn't know will find out very shortly. Team symbol. I like this one, dude flying on a rocket, but sniper one is tempting as well. There's no sniper in this game though, so maybe not. But I am gonna go with the teddy bear with the sword. Why not? Why not? Yeah, without any further ado, let us kick off with the opening scene, which should explain quite a bit about this game and why I've chosen this guy to be my character. Alright, I have to create the profile first. Alright, enjoy guys, this should be good.
How do I look?
Not as good as me, baby.
Well, fams, here we are for another edition of the bloodiest sport in the galaxy. A tournament where the winners become gods and the losers pay the ultimate price. There they are! Once they were rivals, but now they're one of the fiercest teams around.
That's right. Nothing beats experience, and each one of these three brings loads of it to the table.
Look at Malcolm. Now there's a guy who can really keep his cool in a firefight.
That Brock, he's as dangerous to ladies outside the ring as he is to his foes inside.
I love watching Lauren. She's such a little bundle of energy.
Yeah, right. You like watching Laura for her energy. It should be a good one tonight.
Since Malcolm and his team are the reigning champs, they get to choose tonight's arena.
Looks like it's going to be Calendra Icefield.
Oh yeah, I love this arena. Malcolm does really well here. Tonight's match ought to be a real bloodbath.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that and that gave you a little bit of background. So while we're technically playing as the shooters, it's pretty cool that it's actually, you know, like you're playing and then there's loads of fans in the background, and it's cool to know that there's some kind of logic to getting in an arena and killing each other. But yeah, so if you didn't catch that, so the champion team at the moment is that team there. The guy with the glasses is Malcolm, who is the captain of the team. I just picked his model because it's cool, and the others, Brock and Lauren, they make the championship team. And yeah, and pretty brutal guys. That was Gorge, as you might have noticed, smacking his biggest fan into the crowd. Yeah, I always liked that opening scene. For a 2003 game, I suppose. It doesn't get too much better than that. So what we have to do before we can start a team is we have to qualify. As you can see here, it says qualification. So our first match is called Training Day. Simple, flat and chock full of weapons and ammunition. Perfect for your first humiliation in the tournament. So I think what we'll do in this episode is we'll go through the qualifying and then probably call it a day after that. So yeah, let's get going. Alright, let's go. We'll start with a link gun. And that is my opponent, Trigger.
First blood!
Ooh, just about. Ooh. Got him. This is a really small arena. Going with it that time. Close one. There you go. Ooh. I love a flat cannon. So explosive. Alright, this isn't too bad so far. And got him.
Killing spree!
Nice. It's a pretty fast-paced game, similar to how Quake 3 Arena was. If you guys remember that, or if you watched it. Yeah, I'm pretty much untouchable now because I've got a lot of extra health. And I'm not letting her live for 2 seconds to get anything. Not worthy. Oh, prison fell down here. Oh, you're gonna shoot me while I'm explaining how you died? Oh, she's right there.
You have won the match!
Alright, so that's part 1, I suppose. Prison got kind of wrecked. The next one should be a little harder. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Deathmatch up close and personal. So, our opponent here will be Reina, and we'll get introduced to some new weapons. You guys probably didn't get to see much in that last one. But this rocket got double damage, and no, she doesn't. That pink thing there is double damage. Ow. Oh man, I hate it when they go up the lift. Tried to time that perfectly. Where'd she go? Alright, she's still shooting it. Got her. Headshot! Ooh, kill him. Yeah, you'd probably question the logic of attacking him with a single burst. But yeah, paid for it that time. Yeah, I love the lightning gun. It's not the best gun, but it's just fun. Uh-oh. I want to get hit by one of
Life is pain. Get over it.
Revenge is sweet. Ooh. Those hurdles work. Yeah, probably shouldn't get that close and miss, but try to get her. Once she's gone up the lift. Ooh, still there, alright. Ow, that hurt. Oh wow, okay. Am I winning? I don't know. Oops. Ooh.
You have won the match!
That was a pretty silly question. I was obviously winning, but yeah, I was a bit closer, but still not too much of a challenge. I love the mid-air final match pose. Always fun. Alright, next up, cut for a deathmatch. So this is no longer just a one-on-one. They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You won't find any friends here, so reach out and touch someone. Well, I'd rather touch them with the ammunition from my weapons rather than actually touch them, but you know, let's go. So this one will be I'll be against Romulus and
First blood!
Oh yeah. Kills from behind, that's always fun. Oh, I love the bio rifle because you can like target up. I'm lagging a bit though.
Die, bitch!
This is really working out either. Oh, got him. I'm probably about to die. Or am I? Yeah, I am.
Anyone else want some?
Oh, I want some, but I want to kill. I love doing that too. It's brutal. But,
Not bad.
Not bad.
better than not bad, mate. I just roasted them. Go for the head.
Killing spree.
Maybe this time. And another one? Nope. Ow. Can we get our armor? Armor in this game is so OP, like you don't lose health while you have armor. I'm about to die. I'm not one to run, but you know, sometimes it's good. Useless, I'm winning it, if you don't mind me saying. Yeah. Got you.
Adrenaline. You have won the match.
Alright, 15 kills to 6. Satisfied with that one. Right, next up is Oceanic. So this is like a bigger free-for-all now. Beneath the ice packs of the Thracian Sea, Oceanic Power Station works ceaselessly to provide the nearby coastline with a virtually endless supply of fusion energy, but for those who do battle in the corridors below the ice, only victory starves off the chill touch of defeat. Oh, written like a poem, really. Very, very touching stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just masking the fact that we're just blowing each other up into little pieces.
Play.
Uh-oh, lag, no thanks.
Double kill.
Got them both.
Multi-kill.
Ooh, baby, a triple. And shot down. Gotta get oh, okay. Well, that's good. Here we go. The guy doesn't like having fun. First you go.
Try turning this safety off.
Freaking gorge, I need to get this guy. I see gorge, I'm gunning for gorge.
Just hold still and I'll make it
Oh,
quick.
we're going for shot combos now. Shot combos are pretty cool for me to do with the shot rifle. I'll probably show you if I get one. Where are you? Get wrecked, boy. Alright, fully charged up. Should be able to one-shot someone if I can actually hit it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let me show you a shot combo. Oh wow, I failed. Oh my god. Oh well, maybe later. I promise I'll show you a shot combo. That was not a shot combo, I just got wrecked. Where are you people? I was still stealing my kills, man.
Kill them all.
I'm not letting you get away with that. Lucky spawn, but you know. Oh, there he is again. Really hyena. How does one get a name like hyena anyway? Don't run away. Run away. Useful if I could
Anyone
land
else want
something.
some?
Yeah, every gun has like a main fire and ult for it.
You have won the match!
That was actually close. Gorge was on 13. Oh. The only way a win's a win, and now that means, if I'm right, yes, I've proven my valor in the qualification round and won the right to form my own team for the tournament. So now I can draft a team from the available people and enter the ladders of the team tournament. But only after I've proven that I'm fit.
Gorge.
So what I love to do in this, you can see all the characters. They all have pretty interesting stories actually, but I won't spend this episode reading them. If you want that, you can tell me, but I feel like you guys will probably just want to see some gameplay. So here's our team name, the Chill Squad. I'm gonna auto pick the team because it's fun, just not knowing who you're gonna have.
Right, Lisa!
Alright, so let's take a look at who we've got.
Cleopatra.
You know, Cleopatra. There's no way that's at all linked to the Egyptian princess. Gorge. Of course, Gorge is a pretty beastly guy, as you've seen. Yeah, no doubt he'll be...
High Gorge.
Mouse wheel doesn't work in this game, gotta remember that. Yeah, Gorge is a pretty beastly guy. There's actually quite a bit of lore behind him if you want, but I don't want to spoil anything if you want to look up Gorge. He has some history with Malcolm that I'm sure you'd be interested to read if you like this game at all.
Hyena.
Got Hyena, who again we just played against. Again, he looks like he's an Egyptian warrior guy.
Asp.
Asp. Alright, so you've noticed her model similar to Cleopatra. They actually do have some lore together as well.
Memphis.
Got Memphis, not like the footballer from Man United or the American City, but yeah, fair enough.
Rock.
Hard as a rock? Well, he better be hard as a rock. Or was it Hyena who has the cool lore? Hyena's never shed a I thought that was really cool. Hyena's never shed a tear in his life. You know, actually, I'm gonna bother to take the time to look at the lore of each of the people, at least the ones of my team.
Cleopatra.
So, got Cleopatra, 25-year-old human. If you think Cleopatra and Asp have something going on, you may be right, but it's not something you want to show up for unarmed. So, basically, I can't tell if it means that Cleopatra and Asp work well as a team, or if they're together, they just fight each other. Either way, it's pretty cool that we have them both.
Gorge.
So Gorge, 34. So his race, Homo sapiens genobusted. So I think he's basically just got a, you know, like Captain America got drugged up and turned into a beast. I think that's pretty much what Gorge is, except he's a bit more savage. Yeah, it takes a special kind of person to survive a harsh environment of the Illyrian penal colony. Interesting. It takes another kind of person altogether to revel in it, no doubt. Gorge is one hell of a person. More than just a survivor, he's a predator with a sweet tooth for suffering. Once incarcerated, Gorge took to the tournaments like a fish to water, honing his combat skills both on and off the arena floor. The lack of firepower in the prison lines doesn't affect his training regimen in the least. Who needs a gun when you've got hands and teeth? Just to confirm, guys, he doesn't use his hands and teeth in game, he does use a gun. It's always a bonus to have good hands and teeth in real life, I suppose.
Hyena.
And we got Hyena, 27-year-old human. Right, to the warriors of the Northern Waste, the display of emotion is a sign of weakness. Hyena has never shed a tear in his life, every drop of water more precious than his blood. Born to do battle on the desert sand, he now fights to return there. Seems like a noble guy. If you look at these stats, I always like the guys with really high team tactics. Like, I think 96 is probably the max. So it's good to have a good team player here. And we've got
Asp.
25 human. I love the announcer voice, by the way. Always announcing their names. So beautiful and deadly, Aspis is quick to strike as her namesake and more likely to ensure that her victims don't recover from her bite. Yeah, well, she didn't really show that much when I play against her, but we'll see.
Memphis.
Alright, Memphis. Pretty young, 21-year-old human, same age as me. Once a beautiful daughter of the aristocracy who had grown tired of her pampered existence and taken to the arena, Memphis has become a battle-hardened warrior addicted to the adrenaline high of combat and self-preservation. Alright, well, basically a bad daddy's girl, fair enough.
Rock.
A cool name. A former officer in the Temple Guardians, Rock found the position to be less than rewarding. The extremely low incidence of crime within the city proper made it a very dull career, but the encouraging words of an Imperial recruiter that finally convinced him to take leave of his world and venture out into the galaxy. Imperial recruiter sounds like a Elder Scrolls reference, but it's not. I guess Imperial's used in a lot of games and fiction, real life as well.
Rylisa.
Right, Rylisa is also a Jenna-boosted woman, former union leader of Ore Miners Local 732G. Rylisa found the bribes offered to her by an Imperial official to be an insult, so she cut off his hands and used his subdermal ID chips to access his accounts, ending her life in the Illyrian ice mines. Well, that's not someone you want to mess with. Anyway, so this is the team we're going to enter the tournament with, but before we do that, we must first defeat our team in battle. So on the legendary Phobos Moon 2 arena, let's have a quick read. After the first of the Phobos Moon orbital arenas was decommissioned and scrapped, its successor was launched to considerable fanfare and quickly became a staple deathmatch arena in the tournament. So we're basically playing a free-for-all with everyone who we've just drafted. So, without further ado, we shall go, and I think we'll end the episode after that, before we start getting into the gauntlet. Alright?
Play.
Of course, provided I win. If not, I will determinedly...
Step aside!
No, I'm still killing you.
Is that your best? Loser!
Oh wow, I killed myself. This is not going to a good start at all.
Kill them all!
Yeah. I'm gonna let you get your second shot, Leo. Right, there's someone over
You
here.
like that?
Wow, that accuracy. I remember Asp accuracy being like 86. That was quite low. Ow.
Burn, baby!
Oh, I didn't burn, but I died. Oh. Who's shooting at me?
Just hold still and I'll make it quick!
Oh, she's up there. And now that I've seen her, she's cowering away. Or not. Oh no,
You'll
she
be
got me.
dead!
This sucks. Oh,
Own it!
you can be fine.
Die, bitch!
Ow, we just come around the back. Miss everything. Yeah, get some health. And eventually kill him.
Double kill.
Ow, ow, ow.
You
Oh,
suck!
what? I can get that kill. Should someone else better not steal that? I know she is.
Kill them all!
Yeah, you were low on health. You should be dead. There we go. She didn't put up much of a fight there.
Is that your best?
Loser!
Nope. Missed. Yeah, I'm gonna steal that kill. And I'm gonna take this one too. I'm chasing you down. Probably gonna kill me with me. Oh, I got him. Oh, good.
Killing spree.
That was lovely to do. Let's get this kill. Still alive.
Not even close.
I'm just spraying for fun.
Adrenaline.
Oh, I've got adrenaline. Watch this.
Booster.
Alright, when you pick up those pills and get kills and stuff, you get this thing called adrenaline. And you can pick one of 4 bonuses. I picked booster, which is like giving me like health boost, which get cancelled after you die. You can also get speed, which makes you go faster, as the name suggests. Or you can get invisibility, which lets you be invisible. I don't know how good the AI is that. I never really pick invisibility, so I feel like the AI can see you anyway because you know it's AI. And finally you can get berserk as well, which makes you shoot your rate of fire, increase your rate of fire. I got that one out. Now let's go to the top because we haven't been to the top yet. And there's some double damage which we haven't got to do so far. Obviously, I'm not the only one who wants it. How am I missing it?
Double kill.
Oh, she was using this. Oh, the Iron Painter, watch this. The Iron Painter, when you charge it up, and eventually
And straight out.
I don't know why it's not working.
Next.
I'm gonna die.
You be
I don't
dead.
know why. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I don't know why. It's like a really explosive weapon. But,
Is that your best?
sometimes you have to hold it for a while and it doesn't work.
Useless.
I'm gonna come around and finish you off. Oh, you got double damage. Oh, yes I have.
Faster next time.
Next time, don't jump in front of someone who has double damage. This should be the last kill. Nice.
You have won the
I
match.
thought I was about to have been a lot closer. I didn't feel like I was playing very well, but as long as you play better than everyone else, right? So yeah, I've earned the trust of my team and we are now able to compete in the tournament, which we will do next time I play Unreal Tournament 2003. I hope you guys enjoyed, and